Hey, hi everybody. Well, I came up to the farm to do a little housekeeping and I thought, why don't I take you all with me? The cattle are being separated, the young ones from the maws, and the horses are all up at this end. So we can read about our girl and Blossom and see what's happening. I'm sitting on the horse's hay. They won't mind if I use it for a chair for a little bit here. What you been doing? Are you having fun? I hope so. Remember the school teacher, Blossom, was there pretending to be that little girl, Sybil, and a hand reached out and grabbed her. How do you do? You doing all right? I'll get you something to eat here just a sec. Somebody ripped the window blinds down and light flooded in. People were standing on chairs. Others, unwilling to be seen at a seance, real or false, were ganging for the door. The cabinet was thrown open as pilferers rifled it for more treasures. Its unhinged door smacked the floor, raising dust, and the professor punched the air with small fists, crying out for justice. The entire hall was a true beehive. There's more action. I meant to be out of my drapings and gone by then, but Miss Spaulding had me in one of her hammerlocks. The sight of me and the grip of our teacher sent Alexander scurrying behind his brother-in-law. But of course, in the long run, there is no escaping Miss Spaulding. That's right. Through the racket in the room was deafening, although it was, I heard her plain. "What a lot of explaining you have to do, Blossom," she said in an even tone. Ooh, that's when teachers are most dangerous, is when their tone is even. Chapter 11. Before Lowell Seaforth's story hit the morning newspaper, Professor Regis was long gone. He skipped directly from the Oddfellows Hall to the depot with a mob behind him, half mean and half jeering. Jeering means they're taunting him and making fun of him. The public does not mind being cheated, but they like it to be convincing. Isn't that great? Alexander had seen fit to alert his gang, and they yapped at the professor's heels like a pack of dogs. Les Dawson tried to shy a rock through a parlor door window of the city of Joliet. It was reported the professor left the county cowering in the baggage car. Oh dear. He went very short of baggage. His clever cabinet was kindling wood. He'd lost track of the spirit Sybil, and his valise waits at the Cornhuskers Hotel to this very day. None of this good work made me a heroine to Miss Spaulding. To her, tardiness is a misdemeanor, but truancy is a felony. Truancy means you skipped school. If we only held on to that to this day, things would clean up fast. And for every crime, she has a punishment ready-made. Mine was to serve 1 hour detention after school every day till Christmas. 1 hour after school. She dropped her net over Alexander on the same charge. We served time in separate rooms. Alexander was not speaking to me anyhow and said so. As we were being led away, he snarled, "I don't come near you, Blossom, but when I get up to my hips in trouble," though hips was not the word he used. Oh, must be something near your hips. When Miss Spaulding put me in her office that first afternoon, I meant to soften her up by satisfying her curiosity. She'd asked for explanations, and I had plenty. Thinking she had some second sight herself for knowing where to find me, I put a careful question, but she waved it away. "Rumors have been flying, Blossom, that you are a dabbling in the occult these days. Doubtless this is just a phase you're going through, but when you and a certain other party did not show up at school on a day when a seance was advertised, I put 2 and 2 together, and she was not talking arithmetic." I gotta tell you, teachers are very wise. Don't flub with them. Then she left me alone in her office to cool my heels and to contemplate my crime. This brought back the earlier time I'd been carried in there half strangled by Les Dawson, which was a picnic compared to my present situation. There's no outguessing Miss Spaulding. She returned with Alexander's brother-in-law, Seaforth. "Well, Blossom," she said, glittering at me through her pinched-nose glasses. It says glittering, but it must be glaring. "Though I am about half tired of your hijinks, I have given your case long thought. I will review it to refresh your memory. You recall how you played the part of a ghost in a certain outbuilding Halloween night which ended in gunplay?" Lowell Seaforth scribbled down notes quickly, suddenly informed of earlier news items that got past him. And that when that event led to violence in the schoolyard, bringing matters under my jurisdiction, I noticed remembering Les attacking Letty and Miss Spaulding attacking Les. Then, if rumor can be credited, you found yourself in the company of a little club of girls, Blossom the Busy Fingers or whatever, and you convinced them that you had some sort of superpower. This led to an even odder association with an elderly lady given to mental quirks. That's what Bubba has, is mental quirks. "If you mean Miss Gertrude Dabney, Silence, Blossom," commanded Miss Spaulding. "You will have your day in court in about 2 minutes. Somehow, by all this frenzied activity, you've insinuated yourself into the shady mechanics of an itinerant seance medium doubling as a confidence man." Ooh, this doesn't sound a bit good, does it? Well, one more paragraph. Seaforth's pencil stumbled after Miss Spaulding's words. She was a very well-spoken, scholarly woman. I marveled at her nose for news. As a reporter, she could wipe the floor with Seaforth. "All this ended in your playing truant. It was inevitable," she said sadly, "and I mean to nip it in the bud. It is crystal clear to me, Blossom, that you are hungry for attention." I was just plain hungry, but I said nothing, and I hung my head at a suitable angle. "All my educational training has decided me on a solution to your case. As you hunger for attention, you're about to have it. Mr. Seaforth here of the Bluff City Pentagram is going to interview you on this entire seance business. It is newsworthy in its way, and thus not a waste of his time. And you may claim all the attention your story merits. In tomorrow's paper, you'll receive exactly the degree of acclaim you deserve. No more, no less." All right, she's going to tell her story to the newspaper man. Should be interesting. It is beautiful. The sun is so wonderful. A bit of a breeze, but if there wasn't a breeze, it'd be hot. Hope you can get outside today. I love you dearly. Stand tall and do the right thing. Be just as brave as you possibly can. All right. See you later. Go read a book. Bye.